Our latest Housing Pulse report has just gone out, and it highlights that property markets in Australia are a bit difficult to read at the moment. Things are holding up reasonably well, but the full reckoning from the COVID recession has yet really to play through to housing. As at July, turnover's rebounded. It's about 6% below its pre-COVID levels. At its worst during the lockdown in April, we're 40% lower. Prices nationally we expect to correct about 10%. Queensland and WA expected to perform a little bit better than the others because of lower exposure to the COVID-sensitive sectors, aside from tourism in Queensland, obviously, and a better starting point. Not as stretched in terms of prices. We're expecting milder single-digit price adjustments in those particular states. Clearly the markets in Victoria and New South Wales are going to feel a heavier price adjustment. Victoria in particular is going to be one of the worst performers given the economy has had this second wave lockdown. So it's got a hard road ahead. It'll still recover, but once it's all done, we expect prices to be about 12% lower in the Melbourne market. For Sydney, we've got a bit of a mixed bag, but 10% price correction is looking likely. Certainly here and now, the confidence side of things has definitely been jolted by the second wave outbreak in Victoria. We think there's a bit of an overreaction there. Certainly in states outside of Victoria, the risk of second wave outbreaks still looks very low. The reaction in terms of confidence in other states that are still well placed to recover looks very much overdone. That said, it's a very uncertain picture around the scale of the shock, the lasting shock, particularly around jobs, and how that may flow through to supply and demand dynamics in the market.